I eat because I'm unhappy, and I'm unhappy because I eat.
Hey guys, so basically me and Jersey are entered into the main event at King Streets, and basically that entails we do drag race, we do a dyno event, we have to complete a 100-mile just road trip that we take just basically because it's a street truck, so they want to make sure that you can complete a 100-mile road trip. And then we do a sled pull and a dirt drag. And you have to go rounds in drag racing and in dirt drags. It's a bracket style event. So basically we're taking both of ours out. Jersey's is obviously a little bit more powerful than mine. But I wanted to go just because I wanted to see what an actual, I drive the truck on the road a lot. And so yeah, still a single turbo truck. We didn't really change too often much. We went over and did a lot of safety stuff in the last couple of days. Just U-joint shields, battery kills, air shutoffs, put a cage in my truck. Basically just a lot of stuff that, Sarah and everybody in the event wants, so it protects us, and so we have no issues down track or anything like that that would hurt us or anything. So that's basically it. I think we're gonna load up and try to roll out here around 5-ish or something like that. Get up there because we race on Friday, and then we have the rest of the events throughout the weekend. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Hi, this is Jersey from New Jersey. I'm here at Firepunk Diesel with my 2004.5 Dodge Ram. I got a D&J precision machine enforcer motor, 500% over injectors from Exergy Performance. I have a Firepunk Comp 3 transmission in this truck, triple disc converter from DPC Converters. I have 3 S480s, triple turbo setup here. I have 2 fast 290 gallon per hour pumps with a stock fuel tank. This is just a street truck. I know everybody doesn't think it's a street truck, but it is not gutted. It's still got a bumper support behind there. It still has everything that the truck came with from factory. So I mean, what else do we have, Cody? Help us out with this. What did we do? What did we do here?
Got turbos, got engines, transmissions. I don't know what else we got. Got a lot of beer.
We got beer. We got ladies, hopefully.
Whoa. Real note though.
Real note. Choir practices.
Real note. We're actually getting ready to leave here at like 5 o'clock, and we've worked like 5 or 6 days straight trying to get everything ready, and I think we're pretty much ready.
Oh yeah, I would say we're pretty ready.
Got to load a bunch of shit though.
Oh yeah. We're going with the stacker. We got trailers on top of trailers on top of trailers.
We actually, no, it's really trailers on trailers on trailers on trailers.
Oh yeah.
Got 4 trailers. We are here at King of the Street 2019. This is a chilly Friday, but we are getting ready to race. It's like 43 degrees, and it was frozen 29 degrees this morning, but they got the track relatively good for as cold as it is, so we're going to pull some power out of this thing and see what it runs. So we've got a whole weekend ahead where we're drag racing today, and then we have to do a 100-mile street drive, we have to dyno, we have to dirt drag, and sled pull. It'll be kind of a well-rounded street truck. These have to be full weight, full interior. You have to do the 100-mile drive at the same weight that you sled pull at. So we're going to throw a bunch of weights in the bed, be 8,500 pounds for the drive, which this is still a full leaf spring truck. Should be no problem. But stay tuned, and hopefully we can put a decent time down. We're going to run like low 6s at least if the track will hold it. But we're going to start with maybe a 650 tune-up and see what it does. If it spins, we'll let out, come back, and regroup. So we have this pretty funny thing that's going on. So Levon has not drove anything in like a year and a half. I don't even know
2
how.
years. I don't.
He's like an old man. He's gonna be sawing the tree. He's not gonna know, like, if it doesn't shift, he ain't gonna know how to throw it. All he can do is tune now. So I think most of us are in the clear for the most part.
Yeah.
Like right now, he acts like he thinks he's tuning, doing all this cool shit.
I actually think he's probably just watching YouTube.
It's not working.
He's just sitting
it's
there
not
by his
working. He's
computer.
done. In the bag.
Okay, the track is very slick. First pass, did not even try to hook up, kicked the tires right away. So drove right around, made second pass, launched really soft, went 170 to the 60 foot, and ran it out to 628 at 121 miles an hour. So the truck's making good power. Everything seems good. I think that's good enough for #1 qualifier so far. Getting ready to put a bracket together. There was a oil down, or somebody put coolant down on the track, so they're cleaning it up now. I'm gonna make a ladder, and we're gonna go into eliminations here shortly, and hopefully we can, if we can get the thing to stay stuck through the 60 foot, I think we can drive around them on the back end. But everybody is fighting the same thing. I know a couple guys broke front axle shafts because they're spinning so bad out of the hole then it gets to hopping. So I have never raced on 40-degree track temperatures before, so it's kind of interesting. But we will give it our best shot and see what we can do. Okay, just finished eliminations round 1. We had #1 qualifier and we won. I just ran it to the top of second gear and let off and coasted to a 630 at 83 miles an hour. And now we go on to round 2. I believe we raced Travis Richards, and we'll hopefully, I'm going to put a mild tune-up in it because I think we can run like mid-6s and cover them. We're just trying not to beat up the truck if we don't have to, because we have capability of making 2,000 horsepower with full weight. It's really hard on an engine and transmission to run 2,000 horsepower at 7,000 pounds. So we're just pulling power back as we need to based on the competitor that we're running. Well, we did it, made it to the finals, and we won. The track was very, very cold, which made for interesting driving. The last 3 passes, I had to pedal it both times. I moved lockup out, and I still had to pedal it, but we were able to have enough horsepower that when we could stick it, we could drive back around, and we also were able to make, get the reaction time win pretty much every race. So we had a couple hole shot wins. So all the way through, it was not as easy as just having a lot of horsepower, because a day like today is cold. The track is not set up for a radial tire like this, but we did good.
We did great.
And we represented Team Jersey.
Team Jersey, D&J, Firepunk Diesel, you know, DPC converters, FAS, everybody that's helped me, Exergy, everybody, Levon, you know, I can't thank you guys enough for doing what you do. You just keep doing what you do.
Now tomorrow,
we're
going to do Dyno?
Dyno and Street Drive.
Street Drive.
Street Drive. So the first day of the King of the Streets 2019 was a success.
Overall, it was sunny, so it was cold, but it was not too bad. Today is dyno day, and we were 3rd truck up, and we had a little bit of a mishap this morning. We brought nitrous in too soon. It was really cold, 37 degrees, and when I brought the nitrous in, it put the fire out, instant just white smoke and a big nitrous backfire, and I felt the truck have a miss, which I'm pretty sure we maybe cracked a piston ring, we're not really sure, but made another dyno pull on 5 cylinders. It did 1872, I believe. And the truck still runs and drives, but it has some blow-by. So we are going to load the thing up, take it back to the shop, and put a sleeve and piston in it. We think number 3 is messed up. We're not sure until we get it apart, but we're going to take the camera along with us and we'll show you guys what we find. Hopefully it's a quick, easy fix. There's no contamination in the oil. The truck still runs and spools and drives. It just has blow-by that it didn't have before, and it's got a miss. Sounds like a dead cylinder. So hopefully it's something we can fix real quick and be back for a 100-mile street drive in the morning and dirt drags and sled pull.
Ooh, that's so good.
This top ringland here, we can see has lost tension. You should have a lot larger gap here when it's out of the bore. So everything here looks perfect. All the pistons look good, but all the top ringlands have lost tension, all from that one big nitrous smack. Obviously, there was extreme rise in temperature on that top ringland when it did that big nitrous backfire. So we got lucky. We'll be able to just put new top rings in these pistons, put it right back in, and be ready to go. The bores look perfect. The oil's still clean. There's no melting of the pistons or anything. So we're gonna put new rings in it and put it right back in with the same hone and go right back together with it. And she's like, how big is this? And she's like, it's like 2 feet by 12 inches by 4 inches high. And I'm like, thinking like catering things. I'm like, okay, one of each should be enough. And then she was like, okay, let me go. One order sesame chicken, one order sweet and sour chicken, fried rice, and 6 orders of crab ragu. I was like, yeah. She's like, I don't think that's enough for 15 people. I was like, so just, I don't care how much it costs. I just need enough for 15 hungry people. She's like, so how much do you want? She's like,
This is 20-minute conversation.
After the end.
Why are you sorry? Oh, yeah, you're
Come on. Yeah, it's a bad fucking pick.
I think Jersey's got him on reach hit him with it?
Fucking Ninja Jersey. Look at.
That's $175 worth of Chinese food. They couldn't understand me, so I said, big person, much food. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We got the truck running, but we've got a bad oil leak on the rear main seal. We're not exactly sure why, because we never touched the rear main seal, but it's making like a trail of oil. So we're pulling the trans, hopefully fix the rear main real quick, and put it back in. And we got to get left, because we got to be, if we can leave here at 4 o'clock, we can get back to the track by 6 o'clock, give us time to put fuel in the truck, change wheels and tires, and go on a street drive. Okay, we are on Sunday at King of the Street. We just got done with qualifying for dirt drags. We've already done the 100-mile street drive. We started that at 7 o'clock this morning. Let's go back to last night. We ended up putting a new rear main seal in it. We put a wear sleeve on the crank, even though there was nothing apparently wrong. Everything looked great when we pulled the trans out, but we put a wear sleeve in it with a new rear main, and it's not leaking anymore. We got here at 6:30, just enough time to weight up. We have to weigh the same for the street drive as we do the sled pull, so we put 1,600 pounds of weights in the bed, strapped down to a skid, and went on a 100-mile drive. Truck drove great. I was pulling out the track. I was like, man, I hope this thing shifts and works, because I didn't even test drive it. We pulled it off the trailer, out of the shop, on the trailer, off the trailer, 100-mile drive. Everything is good, no leaks, and We've qualified. I have not seen the results of qualifying yet. They're making a ladder for our eliminations in dirt drags based on our qualifying time. So hopefully we can do decent in dirt drags, and we will finish that and go into 2 rounds of sled pulling this afternoon. So it's going to be a busy day.
So Levon has not drove anything in like a year and a half. I don't even know
2
how
years. I don't.
He's like an old man. He's gonna be sawing the
Has
tree.
been.
Here I thought I was just an old man who couldn't cut a tree.
At King of the Streets 2019.
There's a lot of misinformation.
We did very well.
He's like, I'm not gonna post
The
it.
team is the best.
He screenshot it.
Cannot thank you guys enough. You guys put so much work into it. It's just amazing how much you guys really, truly love me. And didn't abandon me when we had a problem.
And we finished out the day with a win, which was ultimately what we wanted, but so did everyone else. It was not without a lot of effort and work from the whole team. So we finished, we started with dirt drags.
Yep.
We made it to the finals where we actually lost to Greg A. By like 0-19 was margin of victory. It was really close. It was a good race. And we had 2 sled pulls tonight, and we finished first place in the first heat with 335 feet, and we finished second place by like half of an inch with 354 feet, 354.04, and Travis Stebbins went 354.09, I believe. So we had 2 really good hooks, and that finished us out in points for the whole weekend with a win. Got us a trophy and a check to pay for a little bit of some piston damage that we did yesterday. So I think this event pays what, 10 grand to win?
Yep.
And Cody,
Third place,
Cody.
baby. Get in there.
Cody got third place with his Stock Block Mafia.
Yep.
So all together, it was an awesome weekend.
It was such a good weekend.
He was so mad when I beat him at the dirt race. He got what? Fourth? No, it was third.
It was
tied for third.
it was tied for.
He was tied for third. Eric Gentry.
But he got fourth because Eric beat him on the dyno.
Unfortunately.
Go ahead
Okay,
and
so
yours.
replay. I got fourth technically, but yeah.
Okay.
You did good, Cody.
It was good
Still in
enough.
top 5.
He got top five,
Top five.
with a
Top
Stock
five.
Block 5.9 and 250%.
Single rear wheels. It was the only one without duals. That's actually kind of impressive. It was.
There's plenty of people.
Plenty of
Well,
people
no,
would-
top 5. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
top 5.
But
if we're going
another
by top
thing cool
5.
about this event is Eric Gentry was third place, right? No, was he second?
Yeah. No, Eric
third
was
place.
third.
Travis Stebbins
Was second.
was second.
David
was-
Petrick was sixth.
Was he sixth?
He was 5th.
Fifth.
Yeah.
Ziegler was sixth. And all 6 of the competitors in the top 6 had Firepunk transmissions, which is something to be proud of, really, because
That's a win in itself.
it is a big weekend that is hell on transmissions. So as a transmission builder, I look at all the competitors and I'm like, I pray dear Jesus that the transmissions hold, because I know they're going to come calling for help if they need it, and we would be willing to offer it whatever we need. Eric Gentry actually broke Planetary drag racing, hopped real bad, axle hopped, and he drove down to the shop Friday night, met Dibbles there at, I don't know, 11:30, and they spent 2 hours fixing up his transmission. So that is the support that we want to give back to the people that run our products as much as we can. It's not always that easy when you don't have events that are close to home, but it was a great weekend
Yes,
for Team
it was.
Firepunk, and the whole team very unselfishly gave their time and efforts and busting butt and getting this motor pulled last night after we heard a piston on the dyno, and it was
Amazing.
unbelievable teamwork
amazing.
put together. So it was a good weekend here at King of the Streets 2019, and congrats to Jersey for your
Thank
first
you.
big win on
Oh,
your
yeah.
truck.
You can't do this with average people.
That's right.
Let me tell you, the amount of love that people give, it's amazing.
So we will see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoy the video.